It is day 55, I believe. I did not take a walk today, even though I really wanted to. And I will explain to you why. Is this mail fire? So basically what had happened this morning, I woke up with like a throbbing pain in my foot. Like throbbing. So, checked out my foot, and it was my pinky toe toenail. It was like swollen. So in the morning, I cut some of it off and thinking that would be good and I'll be good within an hour or two. But then I went to work. It was fine for the first hour. First hour was fine. Second hour and onwards, horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible throbbing pain. I was walking with a limp. Coworkers were asking me why. I had to tell them pinky toe issue. Think it's a toenail, something to do with the toenail. But the one good thing came out of work today. Somebody noticed that I was cutting weight. They could tell. They said my arms look more defined. My shoulders are more broader in a sense. And they also said that my stomach has gone down a little bit. So, hey, if I can't see it, my coworkers can see it. And that's awesome. That's great. But back to the toenail thing. It is currently 7 o'clock, right on the dot. And I have probably spent the last 30 minutes trying to clip that side. So it's toenail, right? Bam. Left side, right? I try to spend 30 minutes to clip this left side. And granted, my toenails don't look the best. My pinky toe particularly is the worst toenail I have. It's like barely anything there. So it took me 30 minutes to clip that end, the left side end of the toenail. But it is now gone, and I feel much better. The swelling has gone down a little bit, and it is not as sensitive. So that is the reason I did not go on the walk today. I really wanted to. Marvin really wanted to too. But it's just, I don't want it to swell or throb anymore because I've been dealing that with all day. But it is still leg day. I just drank the pre-workout and I'm ready to go. I'm a little hyped up to do legs. I'm excited. I'm really feeling these new workouts that we got going on, except for back day. We're still got to get the rear delt figured out, but I'm still really liking every new aspect that we got. But yeah, I guess that's all I got to say. I will see you guys in the gym. Leg day. I also got to mention to you guys, this is just finished watching the Transformers with dinosaurs in it. I've been binge watching all of them. I started this Saturday. It's currently Tuesday. I've been binge watching. I think I have 2 more movies with Transformers to watch. And then that's it. It's done. I really want to watch the animated one too. So maybe I haven't watched that one yet, so maybe I'll do that. Okay, leg day. That's the right one? Yeah. Squats, RDLs, toe raises, lunges. And then I also put in the options here, a single leg deadlift. Now, I don't know if this is the exact name or whatever. But I used to do it a lot with my friend. So my friend, a long time ago, college athlete, and he asked me to train him. Now, granted, everybody, this is when I was fit, so I look like I have the reputable background to train somebody. Obviously, of course, I don't look like it anymore, but back then I used to. So, anyways, my friend asked me, "Hey, can you train me? I got college sports coming up. Can you help me out in the gym and in the sport that he was in?" Helped him out in the sport that he was in, and I also helped him in the gym. I've never trained anybody in the gym before this. Prior, it was all high school gym stuff. So this is college. Me and him going to Planet Fitness, and I gave him certain workouts. I spent like a whole hour researching, workouts for his type of training and what he not what he wanted, what I wanted to see, and stuff that would benefit him in the game. And one of those was a single leg deadlift, is where you lift one foot off, grab like a medicine ball or some sort of weight here, and you go all the way down, keeping it all balanced, and be able to touch the floor with the ball, and then come all the way back up without letting this foot down, all on this foot. And he hated that exercise, but it ultimately made him better. Unfortunately, he got much faster, much more athletically capable. Granted, I didn't do much. I just provided the workouts. He put all in the effort. He did all the work. I'm super proud of what he accomplished that year. But now, recently, he asked me to train him again. And I'll tell you guys this. I declined him. Good friend of mine, known him since first grade. One of my best friends. I declined him. And I told him, just not in the mental headspace. And to me, it brought me back that term, it's practice what you preach. And I can't coach him if I'm not even able to do that to myself. If I'm not able to take the time out of my day to go train with myself, how am I going to train you to become way better? So I ultimately declined him, and this was a few months ago. He's currently playing now. Hope he's doing great. I feel bad because a part of me is like, oh man, I even though I wasn't training, I probably could have given him some new workouts, new stuff to do, and it would have been fine. But there's something in my head that tells me, why would you tell him what to do if you don't know or you're not practicing anything yourself? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure there's great wizard minds out there that don't have to practice what they preach because they've already done practice enough in their lifetime. But me, I haven't practiced that much in my lifetime. It was only like a year span I was fit. So, just to explain that to you guys. Also, do you guys like my shirt? My mom gave it to me when I graduated high school about five odd years ago, and I just decided to wear it today because I never really wear it. But I figured it would be a good gym shirt to have. I don't know, just something new. Anyways, let's start this workout. Alrighty, I got 35s here. Last time I did 12 reps. I think I'm gonna do the same weight, 12 reps again. But I think next time we up it to the 40-pounder. And that's just to consistently grow over time. And I've always said if I can get 10 to 12 reps, I can always up the weight. So yeah. Anywho, but I feel confident right now to do 35s, and then next time I'll do the 40s. Something about it. I don't know. Let's just start. Alrighty, 2 more sets. Before I get to this next set, I totally lost my train of thought. I was gonna tell you guys something, and I totally lost it. Shoot, oh, never mind, I got it. I'm actually really happy that we're not losing the weight super fast. So, if we take it by standards of how I did before, I was 300 pounds, and in 3 months, 3 to 4, it was 3 to 4, I reached 240. So on average, in 4 months, I lost 10 pounds. And by the statistics we got on here, every month I'm losing 5 pounds. So we're doing about half the rate that I was before. And I don't actually mind, because I feel like I'm gaining more muscle in the process instead of just cutting the weight. I feel like I'm building the muscle and also losing the weight without it being super, like one's way better than the other. Like I feel like I'm pretty balanced with gaining muscle, losing weight. And as before, I was like this, I was gaining muscle, losing weight. Losing weight was much higher in the priority list compared to 5 to 10 pounds, double. So, and I'm actually kind of glad, because I love the building muscle aspect. I love that I can actually see it this time around compared to last time where, I mean, I did see it, but it's not as much as this. I feel like I'm retaining a lot more muscle than I did before, which is great. But anyhow, enough talking. Let's finish this set. Alrighty, RDL's next. From watching the Stretchy Guys video, because they keep popping up on my reels, I need to stretch more. Definitely needs to happen. When he talks about, you know, places that pop and places that hurt, I watched the video, I'm like, oh, I don't hurt there. Next day, literally pain in the exact same spot. Just today, right now, same thing. When I was doing the squats, I must have had one with a bad form or whatever. Right knee, a little bit of pain. Never experienced pain before this, by the way. So you watch up on that guy's videos. Knee, hip area, because I got pain there yesterday on my walk, and now the knee. I bet you next is gonna be the ankle. I bet you, my luck. Well, let's get these RDLs started. 30 pounds on each dumbbell. Let's just get them going. Two more sets. Man, I don't hate leg day. Honestly, it's one of my more favorite days. And I'll tell you why it's one of my more favorite days. It's because I absolutely suck at leg day. I feel like I'm really bad at leg day, and then I can't push much weight. But if I think about it, I've come so far with these RDLs. Like I'm telling you, I couldn't even do them before without getting extremely sore the next day And the next time I had leg day, I couldn't hit them because my hamstrings were just toast still. So it was like a 3-week span before I hit them again, and the same thing would happen over and over and over again. So I'm glad this time I got the routine locked down, and I hit this every single time, and my hamstrings can compete and take that beating. I'm actually, the more I think about it, the more proud I am of myself and how far we've come, even though it's been 50 days. I can't imagine what the next 50 days is going to be like, and how far. Maybe I'll go to 45 pounds, 50 pounds. Maybe, we'll see. Let's get back to it. Turn. Whew. That done. Let's see what workout I have next. Toe raises and lunges. What should I do first? I'm thinking lunges, because toe raises is a nice one to end off of, because then I get a stretch afterwards and all that. Alright, lunges time. I hate this exercise. The most hated, but the most loved exercise. Most loved, I mean, by just the sheer fact that I want to get better at them. That's why they're the most loved. Definitely the most hated because they feel the worst, but this is what it is. And I don't know how I'm gonna do with my pinky toe being injured. Now it is my right foot, and it's still hurting, you know, walking around here, but not as bad as it was at work. But we'll see how it does. Actually, when I said pinky toe, I actually felt the pain even more. So maybe I should just not think about it. Let's get started. 10 reps, hopefully in 3 sets. Oh, that definitely hurts. 2. Woo! 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Ooh, definitely hurts, because every time I do that, pinky toe just slants in the next toe. It does hurt, but it's manageable, and it's only 3 sets. So, alrighty, 2 more sets. Oh man, I hate this workout. Okay, last 10. Let me do toe raises. Oh, come on, pinky toe, don't fail me now. You know what I noticed? I am much better getting up from my right leg, getting up from my left leg than getting up from my right leg. So for example, if I was getting up from my left leg, I was getting off the right. It's and my back foot kind of twists inward, and I'm barely getting the front big toe and the middle toe. It's kind of hard. I don't know. Maybe it's because my pinky toe's injured, and that's why it's doing that. It's really sucking, because this, much better, much uniform. I feel really strong. Come back up, easy. 3, 4. See kind of how I twist to compensate. It's not good. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, toe raises. Okay, I honestly don't remember how many toe raises I do. So let me look here. It says I do 15 to 20 of them. So let's try it. I think 15 is what I did last time. And we gotta extend our legs, make it a little harder on ourselves. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Definitely 20 last time. Woo! So, woo! A week. Definitely did 20 last time. 20 feels good. 2 more sets. Alright, last set before seated bike. Let's do it. I'm kind of, last set I was slipping and sliding on the carpet, so let's see how we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, slipping again. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! You guys should try that one. That was rough. I was also thinking, since I didn't go on my walk today, after I do the seated bike, I'll do a regular bike for 15 minutes just to get at least 30 minutes of cardio a day, which you should be doing too. Keep your heart healthy, keep your muscles active. But yeah, seated bike time. Hey, this has been the end of day 55, I'm pretty sure. But today, I think was a good day. For legs wise, this whole workout routine switch, new muscles being activated, it's great, I love it. Felt really good during the workout. The only thing is this toe is pestering me. Didn't really feel it until the lunges. Lunges, I felt it a lot because it was rubbing against the other toe, and then I felt it on the toe ups, I guess, when I was coming down with it and hit when I was going up with it, and moving on my toes simultaneously, and yeah, pesky pinky. Now, even though it's probably one of the smallest things to think about, it can injure you enough to where, man, you might not want to head in this gym. I thought about it too for a second, but then I was like, nah, I can't go out because of a pinky toe injury. That ain't me. That is not who I strive to be, and that is nothing. You know, if you were watching me from a movie scene, would you really like me to be shut out from a workout because of my pinky toe? It's not what It's not what I do. It's not what I want to be looked at for. So I kept going, even though it's been bothering me all day. But now it's just like kind of clip the end of the fingernail off. It's been better. Not as bad. I'm telling you earlier, it was bad. I mean, I was limping. I never limped. I don't remember the last time I limped. It was when I broke my ankle in middle school. Maybe that was late. But this, I haven't limped in a while. Yeah, pretty good day today. Decent day at work. Got some stuff done, much needed stuff done. Everybody was great. Co-workers noticed that I'm cutting. It's great, everything's moving great. Happy that I'm not losing weight too fast. Weirdly, never thought I'd say that. I'm happy about it though, because I'm building more muscle as I go. It's kind of weird. I'm kind of grateful that I'm not losing it so fast. Because I'm telling you, I swear, first time I got fit, it was between a 3-4 month span. I lost like 60, 70 pounds. I think it was 60. Kind of ridiculous though. I can get you the exact number. I just gotta look at MyFitnessPal because that was the app I would use before to track my calories. Now I use a different app. Much easier on me, even though if it's somewhat wrong. Much easier. But yeah, I'll look back on that and see what the starting weight was, which was 300 pounds, and then the end weight before I started climbing back up again. And I really want to beat it. Like, I really want to beat it. I want to get so athletic to where I can actually see some sort of vein activation in my forearms, biceps, chest. I want to see all that. I want to see all that. Haven't been able to see that before, but I want to see it. So I'm excited to reach those goals. Hopefully, realistically, I'll probably see them sometime next year. So like maybe around my birthday in March. Maybe that's when I'll see a glimpse of one. Maybe even sooner. Who knows? Life is crazy. I could be honestly losing more weight now that I'm back at work and moving around a lot more than I'm used to, or than I was before. So who knows? I could be losing a lot more weight now, which is okay. It's all right. Honestly, the more weight I lose, the better for me. Makes me feel better. Like I mentioned it to my coworkers today, when I like the feeling when I was fit. I like the feeling that I knew I was light. Like I was light on my feet. I felt like I could go run instantly if I wanted to, jog if I wanted to, and I was more up for it. I was ready to get up more. Like now, somebody asks me to get up, I'm like, okay, I'll get up. I sigh, and it takes me a second. I'm like, okay, prepare myself. All right, let's go do it. But when I was light on my feet, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go. Bam, instantaneously. No second thought, nothing. I was more like I was ready. I was ready to go. Whenever, whatever it was. Kind of miss that feeling. But yeah, we're gonna get back to that, and hopefully I can share it with you guys, and maybe you guys got your own stories that you could share with me. That'd be cool. Love to read some of those one day, if you guys ever do want to share. But yeah, I've had a great day. I hope you guys had a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.